giant. Real. Dude. Oh my gosh. All right, what's going on? Lawson here. Today we're on the hunt. See if we can catch a giant Jack Crevalle or a big old snook.
I've lived my entire life in this town, and this river was where I learned to fish and eventually where I started to make these videos. Over time, I think I became bored with the fishery and yearned to travel to new places and test myself in other waters. And now, having been blessed to fish all around the world and incredible places across Florida, I have realized that I took this river for granted. So, it's time to go back.
It's about 5,000 degrees outside. We got the boat hooked up, and we're gonna go see if we can catch some big giant snook in my home waters, which I haven't done in months. The boat, I know that's supposed to be gone. I made a whole video about how I was selling it. Didn't sell. We'll talk about it later.
While I used to feel like quite the stud out in these waters, I haven't fished out here in months, and honestly, I felt a bit out of touch. I was nervous if I could even find some big fish, and after only 15 minutes, I saw my first big snook.
Ooh, nice one. There's a school of catfish basically trying to bite the tip of my rod. And there's like a 35-inch, oh my gosh, freaking catfish that ate my swim bait. There's like a 35-inch snook that just followed this out. Really thick fish. Oh, that was a big snook.
While I was feeling extremely confident about having found big fish so quickly, getting them to eat is an entirely different story.
Oh my gosh. It's a preposterously big snook. My lord. 3 just enormous Jack Crevalles. Dude, those are 40-pounders.
But we finally got one to eat. But it was small.
Not a very big one. Look at this snook. Little guy. Jeez, no, there he goes. He was like an 18-incher. I don't even know if he was hooked. I just pulled up into a pocket and there's a stack of tarpon here. There's a lot of them. Great time to backlash. Oof, I got bumped right there. There's a giant boil too. Oh, gosh, finally got one to eat. One jump, gone. So crazy. You can see like a 2-foot long bull shark swimming along the seawall right now. Let's see if I can get him to chase this. I do not want to catch him, but I'll see him. That's so cool, man. Like a little 1.5-foot bull shark. That's awesome. Holy freaking, that's not a 1-footer anymore. It's like a 5-footer soon right there. Let's see if I can get him to chase. Should I tell them that I just saw like a 5-foot shark? There he is right there. I'm gonna pick up a spook and see if I can just get him to chase her around. That's so crazy, man. There's literally just like a 5.5-foot shark swimming around. Just right underneath my boat. Saw it for like 2 seconds, saw it come up again, and I just nowhere to be found. We have the fish that freaking big just disappear. There's guys wakeboarding up here, and I don't know if I should tell them that there's a shark because it's really probably not that big of a deal, but I would also feel bad if I didn't mention it. Probably not a big deal. I did see I had about a 6-foot bull shark swim under my boat at the mouth right there. I know they're everywhere in here, but.
I fished around some docks without much luck, but with the sun finally starting to creep away, I decided it was time to hit some seawalls.
It's seawall time, brother. We're gonna bang some walls for the rest of the night. Old school, baby. I mean, literally the perfect cast. Boom! Come on! I don't think it's a giant, but that was very sick. Very, very, very sick. Oh. We're loading up, baby. That was kind of cool. I have this drag locked down pretty freaking hard, not gonna lie, but this fish is turning my boat in a complete circle. I have no idea how big this fish is. I'm almost certain it's a jack because it hasn't shook its head. Well, take it back. It hasn't shook its head to the surface. It's shook its head about 5 billion times. Oh. I'll tell you what, this rod and reel is a freaking winch. Decent one. Boy, does that feel good. Absolute beautiful Jack Crevalle right there. Probably about 8-pounder or so. Absolutely smoked that topwater. He's bleeding a little bit, but he'll be all right. So we're gonna get him back quick. Head dive. Oh, I want to do that again, but I want it to be about a 35-pounder or maybe just like a freaking 40-inch snook, but that's a good start. We like that. We like seawalls.
Now look, a 8 to 10 pound jack is all good and dandy, but that's not gonna leave me feeling satisfied. I know very, very well what this river is capable of producing. Some of the biggest snook and biggest jack I've ever seen in my entire life. And we're gonna keep fishing till we find one of them.
Time to go home. Caught a decent jack, saw some big snook. The hunt will continue on.
So, I guess we gotta talk about the boat really quick. About 3 or 4 months ago, I posted a video saying that I was done with the boat and I'm selling it. If you can tell, it has not sold, it's still here, and there's a couple of reasons. First, I think it's a big God thing. Keeping the boat in my life, maybe I was wrong about trying to sell it. I kind of got screwed by the makers or the manufacturers of the boat. It's not anyone's fault really, maybe just mine of bad timing, I suppose. The boat model I have when I bought it was around $48,000. It's very expensive, but in the land of skiffs, pretty moderately priced for a new boat. You know, Islamorada, Chittum, Hells Bay, all those boats are upwards of $75,000, $80,000, like astronomical. Boat's only about 2.5 to 3 years old. They basically changed the production style of it and changed its name. And the boat that I bought as a premium skiff got converted into their production model and lost half of its value essentially. So when you look at my boat, it comes up as something entirely different and basically costs half the amount of money of what I paid for it. So if I want to sell it, I'm gonna literally have to lose half of my money on the sale, which is kind of a bummer. That being said, I've had 2 different people try to buy my boat and I was willing to just take an enormous loss, and both of them, day of the sale, it all fell through. One of them was just a guy buying it for his son and he decided that his son was ungrateful and didn't deserve a boat. And the other one wasn't happy with the condition of the trailer and asked for a bunch of money off. And I said, no, because I'm already losing so much money on this thing. So the boat's still here and the boat's for sale, but I don't think it's going anywhere, to be honest. Going out on it again has been like a breath of fresh air. I think me and the old girl just needed a little time apart from each other. We needed to separate. We're just on a break, you know? You know, a guy can't take a break. Going back out on it now, whether it's the boat or it's just being in my home waters, it's been totally refreshing, and I'm stoked to be back out on it. Then I think we're just gonna make a ton of modifications and really embrace it and pimp this boat out. But that'll be another video.
Day 2. Let's get it, baby.
I decided to start off in the same area as the day before, and I'd seen so many big fish. I was hoping today would be different and we could get them to bite.
Giant jackerfall underneath my boat right now. Giant snook right beneath my boat. He's probably gonna spook. I mean, like, he's like literally underneath it right now. Every single big snook, I think I saw about 7 of them, were repelled like I was hucking rocks at them from the larger swim baits I was throwing. I've made my way back in the river, and it's like deathly still and quiet back here, but I'm actually seeing a lot of fish. I already saw a very big jack, a decent sized snook, and there's a lot of tarpon rolling. So we're gonna try our little finesse bait approach here. Big head wake right there. Tarpon right there. It's a little one, but why not? That was quick. That thing felt so much bigger than that. That is not a very big tarpon. But it's a good sign. We made a drive, picked the right bait, and first tarpon we threw at freaking cracked it. Hopefully we can catch a bunch of them back in here, and hopefully some bigger ones. He's trying to get up underneath my engine. There's a big fish cruising down the bank right now, too. There's a lot going on in here. Absolutely beautiful juvenile tarpon. We won't hold him out of the water very long. Literally like a 2-pounder, 3-pounder, but so cool. Hopefully we can catch a giant one back in here.
After releasing that tarpon, I got back up on the platform and started looking for big snook. But one of the things about Florida in the summertime is that storms can kind of form out of nowhere, and all of a sudden thunder started rumbling around me, and I knew that I only had maybe 10 minutes at most to go find some cover before the storm was on top of me.
Welcome to freaking Florida in the summertime. I just had a lightning storm form like directly on top of my head, and under like literally 5 minutes it just was like coming down.
I used to push my luck way more with storms when I was younger, and now I've matured and realized that no fish is worth not making it back home. So once the lightning and thunder cleared, I ran back out into the rain.
We have large swim bait, very large swim bait. See a snook right here, just super faintly can see him swimming. Oh, there's a stack of them actually. No, there's more. This is a snook. They're way past him. He's on it. I don't know if I should have paused it or not. He followed it though. I wanted to give him a chance to catch up to it because he was like 5 feet off of it. Oh, snook right here. All right, the rain is past and we are trying to sight cast fish. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Looking at a moderate sized fish right here. Oh, he's on it. He's not as big as I thought. He's like a 28 incher, but it's a good sign. Sun just finally broke through all those rain clouds, and I've thrown this big swim bait that I tied on at 3 snook now, and 2 of them have turned on it, 90-degree snapper, and have followed it. So I like those odds, man. Snook right there. So I can get this thing quick enough to get to him. I just freaking threw a bomb of casts, 3 of them actually. I'll let that sink down for a little bit. Well, there you chased it.
I had several big snook follow this swim bait, but unfortunately our chances were cut short once again.
Here's the current conundrum. I am pretty far away from the launch, and there is a very large storm brewing away from me that's gonna probably crash in about an hour and a half or so. But I need to make sure I can get back to the launch in time, and maybe we can find some spots to fish on our way there, but I do not want to get caught this far away from the ramp, and it looks like it's gonna be a really bad storm. So we gotta pull trolling motor and motivate and see if we can find fish elsewhere. It's a bummer because I'm seeing tarpon, I've seen some big snook, I've had some really big fish engage with that big swim bait, but it is what it is. Okay, look at that crazy person. I was gonna stop and hit a seawall, but truthfully that is just foolishness. It is like literal darkness forming behind me. We just gotta get back to the ramp before we get caught in this thing. That's crazy. Made it back in time. Cutting it close, probably about 10 minutes, and all hell's about to break loose. But I guess we're gonna go home and we'll continue on later this week. Holy crap. I'm very glad I got off the water. We got a couple hours here to go drop the boat in somewhere and go try to catch some big fish. Just dropped the kids off, got them taken care of, stopped by a tackle shop, picked up some new line for my bait casters, because there's not enough line on those, especially if we end up hooking like a 40-pound jack. Like, we're gonna get spooled. We got storms rolling in this afternoon, so we have a pretty small window, but we're gonna send it and see if we can make it happen. Whistler duck. Oh my gosh. There's a snook floating belly up over here. It's freaking huge too. And he's caught. He's like wedged behind some rocks. Either someone didn't properly release him or broke him off, but he's literally caught up behind these rocks. He's still kicking, he's swimming, but he's trapped behind there. We're gonna hit the rocks, so I don't really care. He's huge. She's huge, I should say. Oh, this is like a 40, dude. What's going on, mama? That's crazy. We're just gonna pull her out for a second just so I can show the big camera, but we're gonna revive her. Oh my gosh. So literally a freaking giant. It's like a 41. This thing passed away 25 pounds. What's going on? Someone not give you a good release? I'm gonna shake her side to side. I gotta support her belly a little bit. Hopefully no freaking bull sharks come while we're doing this, but we're head into the current. Trolling motor pushing us forward slowly, but head into the current moves. Make sure there's not any hooks in here. No, but you can see the red spot where it clearly got hooked today probably. And someone she either jumped off or maybe someone didn't give her a good release. This is a huge freaking fish, man. Like, look at that thing. I mean, yeah, this is a 40 incher. Easy. Like, look at my hand on that thing's face. She's trapped in the rocks, man. That's so sad. She's really not wanting to support herself for a few minutes here. Head first into the current. Trying to keep her upright. I'm like manually pumping the gills on this fish, which I don't think I've ever done to a fish before, but we'll see if it works. This fish is in bad shape. Come on, big lady. Gosh, not doing anything, man. Oh, this fish is toast. That sucks. This thing will not turn over. I mean. That really sucks, man. I didn't even catch that fish and that sucks. Maybe it sucks worse because I didn't catch it. I don't know. I spent 10 minutes, and I know that because I have it on my camera, the recording time, trying to revive that fish, and not looking good. It's a bummer, man. These really big fish, they gotta be handled properly. That sucks. Who knows, it hasn't come back up, but like, it was not wanting to swim, not wanting to kick off. It maybe got a little bit better when I pushed it off. It didn't turn up right away, but it just sunk straight down, like kicking its pec fins a little bit, but just straight down. And so who knows, maybe that fish will go on the bottom and rest and feel better, or we'll end up seeing her pop her head up. Yeah, it's a bummer though, man. Hate to see a big giant fish like that freaking die. And what's even one of the harder parts about, one, it's not season, two, there's a slot limit. You know, I could get in so much trouble for keeping a fish like that, even though it's a giant fish, would be a great meal. But the rules are the rules, I suppose. All right, well, maybe we'll catch one of our own that big, huh? Bummer.
I finally got back to fishing after trying to revive that snook for a while, and what proceeded was a mix of bad luck and poor fishing, if I'm being honest.
Snook right here. Gonna be really still, keep our rod tip low. He's on it, come on. Oh, he's swinging at it. Come on. Dude, gosh, he got right underneath it and swung at it once, but good snook right here. Balls. Oh my gosh. I deserve a punch in the face for that. Been waiting for that moment all day. I was freaking heard that plane overhead and looked behind me. I can't believe that just happened. That is not real life, that I just freaking missed that eat. I mean, he didn't get hooked, but I basically pulled it out of his mouth. Somebody, oh, I'm sick to my stomach, holy cow.
After finding a nearly dead 40-plus incher and missing a handful of opportunities on other very, very big snook, the weather was once again not on my side.
Let me show you Florida in a nutshell right here. It's so nice out. Nice. Terrible. Nice. Terrible. One missed eat, one follow, and a couple decent looks. But That's the game you play. I only had about 3-4 hours of fish, knowing that with the weather, and it came a little quicker than I even expected, and sometimes you just gotta get out there and try. So we're gonna load up the boat, head home, and tackle it again tomorrow. This is tough, man, because we're doing it in small segments, and I'm really just throwing after big fish. Like, I'm not throwing a lot of little stuff. Like, we're trying to catch some giants, man. Just one of those mornings, man. Been up since like 3:45, went to the gym at 5 a.m., worked out for an hour, came home, helped the wife get the kids ready for the day, made breakfast, stuff like that. And now we're loading up the boat and we're heading out. It's like 7:30 in the morning and I'm already freaking exhausted, but nothing some nice black coffee can't fix. The hunt continues. Shouldn't be as hard to catch fish, but also the area we're fishing in, it's where I grew up, has become extremely difficult and pressured over the years. It's a great fishery, but it's just become harder and harder to catch quality fish. And we're chasing down big fish. Like, I'm not throwing any baits really that are meant to catch small snook. If I wanted to go catch small snook, we'd go fish dock lines and we'd yank out, 8 or 10 of them, little ones like that. But we're not looking for that type of fish. We're looking for a quality trophy over slot. So we're gonna load the boat up, stop at the gas station, go catch some giants once again.
I'm not gonna lie, I went into today feeling a bit despondent. I'd spent so much time on the water over the past week relearning this place that I once knew so well, and I really quickly found big fish, but I was struggling to get them to actually eat. But now it's time to change the variables. We know the fish are here, but let's try a different tide cycle. Let's try a different weather window, different colored lures, anything that might provide a little bit of a difference.
Oh, dude, oh my gosh. Boom, giant jack, giant. I gotta turn his head. We either gotta turn him or we're gonna break him. I'm gonna charge him with the boat. He's right underneath. I'm trying to basically get him to run away from this dock. I don't think he even understands what's happening right now. He's like not running. I don't think he even understands what's happening. It's a giant. I just bait and switched him. He tried to come up and eat that mullet. He's right underneath the boat. He's gonna freak out in a second here. Okay, I'm gonna loosen up my drag because he's so close. This is a giant jack, and I don't think he even understands that he's hooked right now. But he's trying to figure out what's going on. Like, we're gonna have to chase this jack probably once he gets going. This is like such a sketchy situation right now. To have a fish this strong, this close to the boat, and he's still green because he just doesn't know what's happening. Unless he's just like worn out already from something else. I don't know, but I've never hooked a jack this big that hasn't instantly taken out 120 yards of line. He just hit and then sat by the boat and almost like looked at me like, huh? I'm shaking, man. I am shaking. I mean, I would feel much better if this fish just ran, to be honest. He's just fighting like an amberjack, basically. Head shakes are tremendously awful. God, he's a giant. The line's like wrapped underneath his gills. or underneath his jaw. He's just digging and spinning in circles. Super bizarre. It's like right underneath my boat. The old yellow submarine, baby. This fish is a problem right now, man. Because he's basically like baiting me into trying to land him the way he's circling the boat, but I've caught enough of these big giant jack that I know he is not ready to be landed. And so he's just like circling the boat, acting like I could, you know, crank him, get him up to me, but I know that'll be a mistake right now, man. This right here, favorite fish on earth to catch. Like, I do not care if people say jack are a trash fish or that I personally just catch a lot of jack. Yeah, dude, they're like my favorite freaking thing on earth. I have a tattoo of one on my forearm. Oh, dude. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful fish. All right, we might start trying to get a landing here on this guy. Look at that thing. Freaking canal, tuna, submarine, jack me up. All right. Oh, I don't like that, bub. We're gonna get our grippers ready here. And by grippers, I mean my hands. About to straight yoink on this thing. Oh, I'm shaking. All I can say, man, is once you hook a big fish, it's a battle of patience. Your fear of losing the fish versus just fighting him and giving him time. The worst thing you can do is just like have that fear that I'm gonna lose it, I'm gonna lose it. I have to get this in the boat fast as possible, fast as possible. It's like that's such an easy way to rip hooks or bend out hooks on a big giant fish like this. Come here, my brother. Let's see if we can get a grip on you. Go left and right. Oh, she's not wanting to come up. Look at that rod doubled freaking over. All right, bub, it's time. It's time. He's circling slow. Oh, no, he don't want it. He don't want none of it. Oh. Gosh, this fish is long. Oh. Don't want to horse him too much. He's fighting it, man. He's fighting it. But he's tired. Oh, that's a freaking monster. He's bigger than I thought he was, man. Like, way bigger than I thought he was. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That might be my biggest jack ever, baby. Look at that freaking behemoth. Topwater plug right in the mouth. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. Holy moly. That, my friends, is a proper jack crevalle. Honestly, this might be my biggest one I've caught. It's been a long time since I've caught one close as big. I've caught a few in my life that have been this weight of like pushing that 35+ pound range, if not even bigger than that. I mean, this fish is a giant, and we're gonna do what we do with jack crevalles. We're not gonna be ceremonious about it. We're gonna send him head first. We got a big one. Now he's gotta get a big giant snook, right? Oh man, that was an awesome eat, awesome fight, crazy big fish. Like I said, man, that's one of the biggest jack I've caught in a long time. If not maybe the biggest ever. Oh, you'll have to go back into the archives and see if the ones I caught, you know, 6-7 years ago were that big. But that was a true freaking giant. Oh, swam off slow, but swam off. Wow, I cannot believe that. That's just a testament to being patient, but also the exact reason I fish so slowly sometimes, because that opportunity right there of I'm just floating really slowly down the river fishing, and that jack came in chasing a giant mullet, and it was like, sweet, he doesn't even know my boat's here. I'm just gonna pitch my topwater in front of that mullet, and boom, done. Wow, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. All right, let's rig up. Go catch a big snook now, right? Stopped off, grabbed a little lunch on the water to celebrate the big jack before we head way back into the river. Possibly an adult beverage. It's good, clean with it.
After a quick celebration and a bit of a reprieve from the heat, the mission continues. We're heading up in the upper reaches of the river, searching for a big snook.
Bold statement. I think where we are right now might be my favorite place on earth. The upper reaches of this tiny river that I grew up on. It's like literally the best place ever. It's so beautiful, so serene. There's owls, snook, alligator, bull sharks, like everything. Oh my gosh, a baby bull shark. Are you kidding me? I just want to see if he'll swim over here. Oh my gosh, he's hot. Look at that. I mean, we are in a freshwater river now at this point. That is so cool. Freaking love those things.
I picked up a 9-inch soft glide bait and began my descent down the river. I picked apart logs, stump, branches, any overhang I could find without much luck, besides the occasional juvenile tarpon.
And just, oh! Pardon my spaz behavior.
Then I saw something in the river that I shouldn't have seen.
This. That's a snakehead. What? 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 That was 1,000,000% a snakehead.
I spent about 15 minutes trying to catch a snakehead, but it quickly became clear that it was not going to happen, and we still are on a mission trying to catch that big snook.
Oh, big snook. Big snook on the glide, giant. Real. He's swimming right at the boat. He's right underneath the boat right now. Okay. I was just blind casting the glide. Never even saw that fish. Was just cranking it, and boom! We got a big snook on. Head down. Come on! Oh, I don't like this one bit. He's so close. What's with the fish today just swimming directly at the boat? I'd prefer if they'd run and go do something, not just get underneath the boat and spin around in circles. Oh, on the glide bait. All right, let's see if we can get this fish in. We're trying to keep his head down so he can't jump and shake this heavy bait. It's not crazy heavy, but it's a 9-inch bait. It's a lot of weight he can throw around. Oh, he tried to go for the trolling motor right there. Easy, lady. Easy. It's a thick fish. Just trying to get low with it so it doesn't get in the trolling motor. No, stop that. Oh, it just took off. Please don't tell me it just came off. It hit something underwater. I don't know what. Okay. It just shook right there. Ah! It's like a 35, 36. I tried to turn its head to bring it towards me, and right when I turned its head, it shook really aggressively and just popped. That sucks, but I mean, we got the best of that fish. I'd hate to not get to show it off, but all we can do is check our line and see if we can hook another one. Dang it, man. Oh, what a day. Tired, man.
So the giant snook eluded me, but I would call this a overwhelming success. It took me a little bit to kind of get in my groove, but we got back in the home waters and we managed to catch a giant. I'll call that a win.